Well, hello. It's that time of the year here in Cabo Verde. It's the time of the year where the flies invade you like crazy. I had this made in Canaries, and it fits just perfect here in my companionway. So, and it fits just perfectly here. Look at that. Air can still get in, but flies can't. And if they do, I've got to get a couple more of these. Fly paper, man. Wow, flies. There we go, got one. So, the solution to my fly problem, or the fly plague for most of us, because we're all in the same boat. Well, it means screens. And for the few that manage to get in, sneak in, they get stuck in the fly paper. But a lot less than one before when I didn't put up the screens. Is fly paper a cruel way to kill flies? Yeah, kind of. And flies have rights? Maybe I'll have to read Lord of the Flies. Let's put it this way. If you come on my boat without permission to come aboard, I'll make sure to stick it to you. Well, would you believe it? It's absolutely pouring rain. I didn't expect it this morning. I just put away my generator. I was going to run it, but it's just like pouring. And I took a rain shower, man. It was nice. So at about 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm chilling out, watching some stuff on YouTube or Netflix, and I had a message from Henric. He's like, my dinghy's gone. Can you help me? Yeah. You help your friends in need, right? Plenty of people helped me out, so I went over there, grabbed him, looked around. It was dark, couldn't see anything. Came back and he borrowed our neighbor David's dinghy, and we both went our separate ways, looking around in the bay. I got paranoid all of a sudden. My dinghy's not so great. I didn't want my engine to stall out there and get washed away across the bay. So we kind of lost each other, and I abandoned Henric out there. Came back to my boat, talked to him later. He couldn't find it. So in the morning, called up Peter, who has a car, and we went to look around. We're on a quest to find Henric's dinghy. It disappeared last night. Most likely floated away. And
did you?
Looking around here on the beach, opposite of where we are, but oof.
Yeah, I stopped by the boat.
So it was in the middle of the night. Me and Henric went and looked around in the bay in our dinghies, but couldn't find anything. So now we're looking around with Peter. Yeah, the dinghy is tiny amongst this vast stuff. So, but I had an idea. And I thought the best way to find out anything is to ask the people, ask locally. There was some fishermen motoring along the coast, and I thought, well, maybe they might have seen something. If they did, they might have grabbed it. And then I said, well, let's follow them, let's go talk to them. And then on the way, I see these ladies who are cleaning up the beach. Super sweet. They hadn't seen it. I knew where else to ask, because I'd had this happen to me once before. I had a feeling. I had a gut feeling. A sailor's feeling. Yeah.
Swearing on your videos again.
So we're here at Frescomar. This is a tuna plant. And seems like they've dinghy floated into here, into this little marina bay here. And I think Henric's gonna get it back. Jag vågar spela i bark. Obrigado, man. Absolutely junt. So just have to pay a little reward for it, which is very deserved. We got Henric's dinghy. It's on the roof right now.
I probably tied a bad knot yesterday. Coming home, a little bit drunk maybe. So when I went to sleep, I was go up, go and take a round on the boat, see everything was okay, and I had no dinghy anymore. So me and Alex, we went out to the sea in dinghies in the middle of the night, just looking. We couldn't see shit. But well, we found it. Thanks to Peter, who took us with a car. And we went to where Alex found his dinghy a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah, Peter took us around to the beach, but I knew where to look, man. I said, let's go talk to the guys at Freshkomar, because that's where some guys found my dinghy when it floated off. And lo and behold, there it was. So, guys are real honest, it's cool. You had to pay just some reward, that's what I paid. Paid $60 for a reward. Well worth it, man.
So there are dinghy collectors there, and I had to pay a little money to get it back, but it's totally worth it.
Henric's feeling good. He needs to learn how to tie knots. So do I. I lost my dinghy like 4 times, so I'm not one to talk. How do I get beautiful girls to come on my boat? Simple, really. I know how to dance. Seriously, I do. Don't believe me? Ask the girls. Oh. It's that plus other things, you know, my charisma, my decent looks for an old man, and a great sound system. I mean, booze, food, other stuff always helps too. But you know, I'm pretty confident of who I am and how I can easily attract these babes. If I had nothing to offer, I'm sure they wouldn't come. That's for sure. You know, so. Charisma, good looks, knowing how to dance is not enough. You need money, a boat, and a good sound system. And then you can get the girls you want. That being said, then you're in control, baby. You're in control of everything. That's until they need something or ask something. And then you kind of give in and you lose control. But I guess that's part of the game, isn't it? I mean, you think you're in control, but you're not really, because they basically tell you what to do and make you spend money. And so, besides that, yeah, I got it together here. Know how to dance, got the looks, charisma, sometimes the money. Right now I'm broke, so that's why nobody's coming aboard. But as soon as I get some money, you'll see them. They'll be back. I hope.
Then we get disturbed. So many people let me know I should bounce from your world, yeah. Yeah. Somebody told me I should hit and run, but they don't know, they don't know, they don't know. Nobody knows but us how we roll, how we roll. Nobody knows what we got but us.
was Saturday afternoon. That's when Mauricio called to ask what I was doing. I was about to take a nap, I said. Why? Mauricio knew then and there where they could come after clubbing. I mean, how could I resist?
This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good. I feel good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. Waking up early in the morning. Without you by my side, yeah. Waking up early in the morning, and baby, I feel fine. I feel fine. I don't want to start over. Finally, some peace and quiet since you left, so don't bother. This is how I feel now. I never had it so good. Had it so good. I never had it so good. Without your love, I know I would. I feel good.
Hey, it was great to have you aboard on this voyage. So if you enjoyed your trip, leave a like and subscribe. You'll help us navigate better. We promise you a good time every Wednesday, man. So welcome aboard.
All alone.